Hey, this is Justin from Pax Financial, and I'm doing a quick series just about digital asset myths and cryptocurrency myths. Another one of my favorite myths to shatter, and this is actually very, very dear to my heart, is the myth about the fact that, why do we care about changing the economy right now? Shouldn't we be saving the planet? Why are we wasting money on betting on cryptocurrencies when there's farmland being eaten up by corporations? And the reason to embrace cryptocurrencies is literally because the earth is on fire. The primary any environmentalist out there, please take 10 minutes and research the current financial system. But you don't have to, because I'm going to explain it right now. I'm going to explain why the most in the why every activist should be a supporter of cryptocurrencies. Okay, let's go. Okay, say you're an activist and say you have worked your whole life in activism and you've invested your money and you've saved up some money in the bank and you really care about the earth, and let's draw some of these dollars that I like to draw, and you've saved up some cash right here, these gold bars. You've invested wisely, and you're a nice person, and here's your money in your bank. All right, and this is you. Your name is, I don't know, Craig, and you are yellow, just like the money that you have in your bank account, and that's how passionate you are. And you keep, so let's say you keep for this example, let's say you're not very good with your money, which most people aren't, and you keep most of your money in cash. Okay, so what's the bank doing? Well, the bank, first of all, you've invested your money in a bank, or you're holding your money in a bank, and you just think of this situation as simple as this. But really, what's going on is the bank has your money out here. But worse than that, first of all, they just having your money in the bank costs greenhouse gas emissions, because let me tell you, they don't just leave their money sitting on some blockchain. They literally have staff walking around talking about your money, and they have transactions levied against your money, and they're doing a bunch of stuff every day with your money that wouldn't have it happen if you just left your money on the blockchain. Right? So right there you have some climate emissions from your money, right? And I don't want to, you could look up how many staff and how much money, how big the checking departments of these banks are. But retail banking is a big business. These transaction fees are a big business. But on top of this, so you don't actually have your money. You just have these little like numbers in your bank account that signify money, right? So that's what you have. And really what's happening with the bank is they've actually borrowed this much other money against your money. So you, as a sort of client, have, just by holding your money in a bank, you've created a situation where there are some emissions related to the management of your money, and this huge cloud of money that the bank has borrowed on your behalf, or not on your behalf, because they hold your money, right? And this is called fractional reserve banking. Okay, so what's this money used for, though? That's interesting. Why are they borrowing this money? That's a good question. What they're doing with this money is they're parsing it out as lending products. Well, who are they lending it to? Why do they want to lend money? They want to lend money because they're trying to make alpha. And they're not telling you how they're lending your money. But let me tell you, the way they lend your money out is on the most profitable instruments. And the most profitable instruments, let me tell you, are certainly banks like to invest in. I'll just list some of the top investments. ExxonMobil. Banks love investing in oil. Yeah, so that's right. When you keep your money in a checking account, you're investing in ExxonMobil. Lots of money too. You have $1,000, you're investing 10 times that much spread out over many companies. You're investing in Pfizer, because that's another big pick for these big funds. These you're investing in subprime mortgages, right? You're investing in military companies. That's right. All those poor people running around in Afghanistan that don't have shoes on, you're paying for Americans moving. I think they're moving out now, which is great. But while they were there, you're investing in military companies and military technology. You're investing in the Israel-Palestine conflict on the side of Israel. You might like that a lot. You might not like that. This is all happening. You're investing in logging companies. You're investing in all of the most profitable evilest financial industries just by holding your money in your bank account. Yeah, it's only $5,000, $20,000. That's $100,000. Multiply your money by a factor of 10 or 20. That's what you're doing to the economy when you keep your money in a bank account. That's why the number one thing you can do for the economy, and this is why I'm an advocate, and this is why cryptocurrencies are saving the world today, the number one thing you can do as an individual is take some of these dollars, which then deletes all of this, and put it in a cryptocurrency wallet. The number one thing you can do for the world, if you care about the world, if you care about the future of our planet, one of the number one most effective actions you can take is to take your money out of a damn bank. Not all of it, maybe just a percentage. But that percentage could change a lot of lives. That percentage could help save the planet. And I think it's everyone's moral duty to look at to what extent can they become the custodians of their own money, so your money's not being misused by the banking, by the banking elite and the funds of the world. Because this process over here is killing the planet. And this idea, this smear campaign that somehow cryptocurrencies are responsible for these emissions is one of the greatest sell jobs going on in 2021. So this idea that this is what I wanted to say. I'm very passionate about this. This work I'm doing with Pax is with the team is solely designed around saving the planet. That's what we're doing, right? The sooner people realize this, the sooner the world's going to change for the better. Thanks. That's another myth shattered.